As the sound of footsteps definitely disappear, finally. Definitely disappear? No. They definitely disappear. They were deafening to start with. Hello, everyone. It's Napoleonic War line battle. Look at this. Oh, I do love these guys. They are fantastic. So much fun to watch them all get set up. There's nobody riding in the cannon. I'm disappointed. Normally on Mount and Blade Napoleonic Wars, you'd always see some idiot riding in that little sort of gap there. Almost stuck up a horse's bum, but, you know. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's almost a common thing on Napoleonic Wars with these guys. But, you know, what can you say? That's Napoleonic Wars for you, ladies and gentlemen. That's the fun and games that they have. And that's the silliness. Anyway, over here, the 12th QDJ. DJ or DG even. Friedrich Lossow in there as well. Sonny Corleone, Matt Smith, Thomas Donovan, Ewan Smith, and at the back is James Dean. I wonder if that's a Porsche horse. Can't see it. Can't see a tag on him, but never mind. And look at that, poor old Mast taken down by Buckshot. What a name for a cannoneer, Mr. Buckshot. And we're getting Major Stefan here from the NR3 getting set up, and you can see engineer of choice there, GFR Alex, getting set up with the earthworks. Oh dear, engineer down, not good. So that's essentially what's happened. One of the engineers has been finished off before he even had a chance to dig a hole or make an earthwork, and that's just cruel and unusual punishment. But I suppose you could also argue that if he'd ducked, this wouldn't have happened, which is also a possibility. Anyway, pull to open, working the cannons, and GFR Alex also working the cannons. Commanding officer Major Sir Stefan from NR3, and we've got another cannoneer, Lord Tsunami, recruit no less. So, you can see here Baker Rifleman getting set up and moving out. These fine fellows. Look at them. No correction. Those are the ostrich skirmishers, not the Baker Rifleman. My apologies. So we have got the English versus the ostriches. So watch out, everyone. The Ostrich Empire are after you, and you can see it looks like the horses have actually already got involved with a little bit of tete-a-tete with the enemy. Now, let's see if we can find out. And it looks like they've gone for the... Wow, they've gone for the artillery. The British artillery already. Holy crap. They really went in there hard. And that's really nasty for the British artillery. And the 12th QDG doing a good job trying to take down the final member, who's Yakazaku. And he is running away. Correction, he's dead. So he was barged to the floor by a random horsey. And hello to the two-dimensional bird watching over this battle. And that's going to be a problem now for the British, because they've lost their cannons, they've lost their artillery, and now that's going to be a pretty bad situation. So, let's see what's going on. It looks like the 12th Grenadier getting involved with the 47th, so as he pauses to cough his guts up again. Now, who's over here having a little bit of fun? So there's the 12th, and here's the 47th. There's Soldat Zebad. Oh God, he's dead. And we've got also Kush Lender in here as well. He's private second class, trying to block those bayonet stabs. Takes a bayonet to the bottom, and a bayonet again to the bottom, and a turning stab coming in here. And it looks like, unfortunately, his best Ethiopia, Fenton, trying to defend himself from the 47th against the entire Austrian army. This is not going to be good for him. He's trying to defend himself. He's doing a really good job. Oh, quick stab. Oh, that was it. Caught him off guard, and poor old Fenton dies horribly. And that is the end of the 47th. And now you can see the 12th Grenadiers moving back into a sorted line as the 12th CR, the riflemen no doubt, are getting ready. Now there's the commanding officer, Major James Cull. Look at that fine beard. And obviously we've got a gentleman over here, Mr. Robert Wood, with a somewhat effeminate hairdo. Anyway, let's see what's going on as Shrek Your Mum, oh my goodness, what a name, from the NR1 has been murdered horribly. And we move over here to have a look at these guys who, it looks like, yeah, it looks like the Hussars, the British Hussars, or the British infantry, sorry. Oh, ouch. Is he down? He's down, and he's stabbed. As poor old Viewswit gets taken down there from the NR1. with Sky the Fly Guy cadet from the enemy team killing him. Now, who's these guys? Connacht. The LI Connacht. Light infantry, no doubt. Let's see. Look at these fine, lovely fellows. Don't they look good? And surrendering, obviously, already. So, you can see these guys making use of the cover that is provided to them by the bank edge. And we move down over here. Oh, random horn work. Harold Schnoom, who is probably giving away their position now. As here is the Baker Rifleman of the British Army. Supported by a lovely line of the 1st RGJ. Norbert and Kirian on the end there. Making use of that defensive position. Oh dear, poor Gosnell gets taken down. Cannonball, I think that was. Yeah, I think he stuck his head over the top. Just at the wrong moment, just to intercept that cannonball with his face. So never mind, he's no more. And Harold Shanoon continuing his work, as it looks like they're losing some people over here. And it could be a difficult situation for them, because they could be pinned down in that particular position. Now, these guys obviously being very brave out here in open ground. You see they've lost a man as a 7th KGL. There's Stinging. Makes his way from the back of the line there. Leading the line is Major Ralph. And you can see them moving out. Fine beardage on Major Ralph tonight. So, that horde, love it. I just think it's brilliant. The true Hagman, as opposed to the fake Hagman. And here is James Carl, who picked up a engineer's device earlier, but didn't do them much good. And there we go. It looks like it's going to be a bit of rifle on rifle action with skirmishers and riflemen, the Baker Riflemen versus these fine skirmishers from the Austrian army. And now that's going to be a problem, as these guys are going to have to basically essentially leg it. They're going to have to cheese it as quickly as possible, including King George here at the moment, who's currently getting his feet wet. But they are supported by this lovely line from the 1st RGJ. Don't know. Oh dear, we've lost Cadet Twat. Cadet Twat is down. He got well and truly twatted by Hagman. And you can see there that a couple of guys been lost to the cannons. So there are still some cannons going on. And now streaming. Oh heavens, look at that. As they are streaming across this desert towards the enemy. Here they are. Oh, did you see that cannonball literally just go past him? And here is Oberleutnant Kitty. There's Dogue. Looking for an opportunity to get a kill. Trying to dodge out of the way. And now the artillery section and their guard from the Austrian army decide to cheese it. And understandably so, because the entire British army is charging towards them. Now, can Sir Stefan, Major Sir Stefan no less, get out of the way of those bullets? Trying to hold him back. Maybe Dogue is going to hold him back. Hold back the entire British army. We'll have to wait and see. Let's have a look at the numbers. 34 and 27. So it's still pretty equal. Look at that dodging by Dogue. Quality dodging going on here. I think you're supposed to dodge away from the enemy. Oh, look at that. Oh, no. Dogue stopped to do a quick teabag onto the ground. And unfortunately, he caught a bullet in the back. Poor Dogue. He is no more. So Stefan moves back with his Johnson's baby bud and is going back to the battle, as there's nobody else left. Well, there's maybe one guy over there, but he seems to be doing a really good job of running away. Now let's find out who this person is who's currently skulking at the back with a Johnson's baby bud. There's GFR Alex from the NR3. So these guys trying to look like they're getting away. And there's another gentleman at the back. There's Oberleutnant Kitty. Oh, here we go. They're making their way past these fellows from the 12th Grenadiers. Oh, look at this, the Grenadiers. They've lost a couple of men. Oh dear, Norbert goes down and they get into the line quickly as they possibly can to get that firepower back against the British forces. The Lobsters come charging in. Down goes Tucker. Down goes Cull as well. And Octavius also getting killed as part of this. And you can see here the stabby goodness occurring right now as the British forces have the advantage against the Austrians. You can see the Austrians fighting for survival, managing to get a quick kill on one of those Brits. And here's the last Austrian defending himself. It is Anton Victor. Can he go ham? 12th Grenadiers. Let's see what he can do against two British. enemy. Oh, look at that fine. Oh, that blocking. Oh, glorious blocking coming in from Anton Victor right now. Look at this. And literally, oh, but he couldn't keep it up. Poor Anton. He is no more. Fine blocking. And it looks like some of the enemy have decided to run away. So let's see where that gentleman who is currently over the hills and far away. There's Harold Schnoom looking for a horse. And I think the horse keeps running away for him. Poor Harold. So Harold is in the process of trying to get said horse. So we're watching Harold Schnoom. Is it going to move? No, it doesn't. It nearly moved. It nearly moved. And so Schnoom is back on the horse. He's probably going to have to. Oh, there we go. Schnoom is charging. But he's solo. So Schnoom is charging in. Schnoom takes one down. And there's a surrender. And unfortunately for Haggis, it is no more. As Schnoom dismounts. There we go. Cannonballs whistling over the top of these guys' heads. There's Scrublord. And M. Campbell. Now, who's over the far side, I wonder? Natty. From the 1st RGJ. Oh, look at that. Down goes the Schnoom. For Ramboing. Naughty Schnoom. And we're following in with M. Campbell. And there we go. The command at 37 is for everyone to charge. And they want these guys to charge. So here, the Austrian artillery. Alex. Oh. Not sure what happened there. And so Stefan bouncing the grape shot off of the ground. Maybe he can get an advantageous kill. We'll have to wait and see. M. Campbell, oh, dodging underneath the shrapnel. Fine game sense there by Mr. Campbell. So, we watch. And another miss. This could be a problem. Time is now critical. In come enemies. And there we go. More stabbing occurring. Oh, who is he? Oh, damn. Oh, and he forces a team kill as well. Onto Yojimbo. And we shall now move on to the next round. We'll be right back. And we return with round number 2. And we're watching the guys getting set up. There's Captain Timler from the 47th getting set up with his boys. The Baker Rifleman moving out with Octavius leading the line. A bit of random hornwork in the spawn. Two-dimensional bird. Oh, a bit of... Oh, there's Lieutenant Chink there. And Shrek your mum. Fantastic. Most annoying horn ever in the history of the universe. There's Harold Schnoom. So, we'll have to wait and see. Now. Oh dear, I love this community. There's such a bunch of numpties sometimes. I do love it. Let's see if we can find out if we've got a... oh, look at this. Fine cavalry, don't they look lovely? Ah, attention. This horse is reversing, ladies and gentlemen. And the earthwork's being done. Now, the question is whether or not Mars can actually survive the first 30 seconds of this particular round, as he didn't last time, due to his inability to duck at the crucial moment. So whether or not Now, this is interesting. You see he's putting up 2 earthworks to intercept those nasty, nasty cannonballs. Now, granted, it didn't work last time because he intercepted it with his face, but this is, you know, minor details that we will not dwell on for too long. Anyway, Mask, making himself useful and putting up more earthworks on the right side just to cover any attacks from one side. So, look at that, Sir Stefan with a kill onto General Pinky. Fine kill, sir. And here are the skirmishers moving out. You can see them in their spread formation. With True Hagman up front. Oh, look at this. The 12th Grenadiers. Kenneth Edwards leading the 12th Grenadiers. Fine line. And at the end is Anton Victor. And here are more Austrian skirmishers. And it looks like, yep, it looks like the Austrians have been jumped by the cavalry. And a cannonball coming in from Tsunami as well, killing multiple members of the enemy forces, including, oh, quite a few members of the Connaught as well. That's not going to be going good for them. Now, these guys, obviously, the skirmishers can't really defend that well against the cavalry. They're going to be depending on the line. And it looks like now that they've reformed, they've forced the cavalry to disappear. They've now gone away, stopped that engagement, and are now moving away. So, let's see. Kenneth Edwards moving out now. The cavalry sniffing around for an opportunity, but the enemy cavalry is hovering, waiting for that all-important opportunity to go in and try and do as much damage to them as they possibly can. So let's follow in. So we'll say wait and see. But let's move back to the 12th Grenadiers. So these guys moving out with Kenneth Edwards. Ah, the 16th MIG, Colonel Osterborn. There we go, getting his lovely little line there, all set up. Skyfly the guy, and Cadet Twat, and Crumpet. Fine names. Pencon la 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 la, or fa la 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 la. And who else is there? There's, of course, Mr. Twat and the fly guy. Who's that guy in the middle? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake. Ah, Conjo. So, there we go. All these guys getting... There we go. What did I tell you? Always happens on Mount and Blade Napoleonic Wars. What a bunch of... bunch of numpties. A lot of them. Oh, random horse. Oh, my goodness. Oh, dear. There's something seriously wrong with this lot. Oh, there really is. I love it. I think it's great. Oh dear. Then there we go. Look at that. Colonel Osterborn showing his line how to do it. Fantastic stuff going on there. There's Sir Stefan, and look at this defensive position being made by the engineer. Mask. Because he survived, this is what we missed out on the previous round. And it looks like Captain Frosty has just been taken down. Let's see if we can lock in on the action that's occurring. And it looks like that what's happened is they were actually in this area. You can see here, cannonball bouncing. And now, as a result of that, they're backing off away from that edge. It looks like, yeah, there we go. There's a Connaught line there. Lieutenant Colonel Kennedy making his way back and trying to use as much cover as possible. But there, they've got lights on their tail, and that could be a problem for them. So, Private Jakubski loading the cannon. Defender, Ghosty. Cannonballs bouncing around these guys. Look at this. Managed to avoid that one quite well indeed. And here's Buckshot trying to aim round the tree and seeing if he can actually do some damage. And it looks like over here we got a bit of a defensive thing occurring as Des from the 1st IGJ is doing some engineering skills. Now you can see here Baker Rifleman supported by the 47th Guard, Toxic Biscuit, and the Taff, and Payok at the end. Leghorn. Wonder if he's got a brother called Foghorn. Anyway, there of course the true Hagman. No fake Hagmans here, ladies and gentlemen. And Private Z. So these guys are essentially trying to defend. Now let's see what they're trying to defend from. There's cavalry sniffing around. Starbrush, or Starbush I should say, has just stabbed himself in the testicles and left the server. So, Let's see if we can get an idea of what's going on. You can see here, they're taking pot shots at some of the cavalry. That's quite distant. Wonder what's going on there. And you can see another line right there. Oh! Grenadier Bacchus. And Stinging also being finished off as well. So let's go and look for some of that battle. Here we go, look at this. Brits getting lined up from the 1st RGJ. Also up here as well, there's an ATAF. General Major Edgerton from the 1st RGJ. Doesn't he look handsome? And also, see, he was hoping to jump in there, Professor Wagstaff. See, there we go. They always manage to do it. Random runaway horse. He keeps missing. Poor old Prof Wagstaff. M. Hall being taken down by a long-distance shot from Major Ralph. Fine shooting, sir. There's Dumbleed. And Backhand. And Yojimbo even. Now, what's this? This is Lieutenant Chink in this defensive position. And over here is Yaku Zaku. So, this is the British defence. Now, let's have a look around, see what's going on. Recruit Chris Tucker from the 12th Gen. Paul Chuckle and Matthew Savage having a little bit of a fight in the line, while the commanding officer is trying to check to see what's going on. Kenneth Edwards checking through his spyglass, investigating what is occurring as discipline is breaking down in the ranks. Brilliant. Oh dear, I love it. Oh dear, this is just nutty. Absolutely nutty. I do love it. So, Matthew Haggis. With a fine ginger beard, I would expect no less. So, Major Ralph, wow, taken down there. Let's see if we can lock in on that. Oh god, they're punching each other again. See if we can find that bayonetti fun that is occurring out there in the field. Nope, it looks like it may have... Oh, Black Python taken down by Sir Stefan. And here we go. It's the member of Connacht, Enright, trying to defend himself from the Austrian lights. Oh, look at that. Fine stab. Oh, stab, sir. Stab, sir. And another one with Wright doing a fantastic job here. And there we go. It looks like he had a friend as well. And that was Jay Kennedy, Lieutenant Colonel of Connacht. Fine work, gentlemen. Fine work. So, pull to open. Waiting for ammo. Kieran, I should say. Moving in with his line, leading the front of that line. Let's see. There's Norlord getting lined up, going for the cavalry. This could be dangerous for the cav as they're doing a drive-by, and they may have succeeded. We'll have to wait and see. As poor old Falalalal has just been murdered horribly. Down goes Crumpet, killed by Toxic Biscuit. And Dutchmate also getting involved with the fun and games. Now, here we go. Look at this. Oh, ouch. Prof Wagstaff is no more. No wagging or no staff for him. And now you can see them getting up close and personal with a bit of rifle. There's a bit of butt action going on here from Major Gosnell. Going in with the butt. Oh, looks like he may have been hurt. And let's see what's occurring. More slice and dicing from the Austrian cavalry. Oh, and a nice murder. Oh, dear. And a murder horribly as they continue. As the last man. Chink is dead. And Donovan kills. Oh dear, kills him for the horse. And a little bit of a teabag as well. Fantastic. Matt Smith doing a good job. And it looks like they're going to get onto the line, move up, and help their teammates. 29 and 15, United Kingdom on the back foot now. Let's see what's going on as the Austrian army start to move in for the final moments. Kenneth Edwards weaving his line, serpentining the line back and forth, moving up towards eventually these guys. There's Ghosty. Engineer Des doing his work, providing them with defences. And here's the 47th defending Toxic Biscuit. Let's see them defend against the Austrian push. Thomas Donovan gets taken down by a cannonball from Doge Monk. English Doge Monk, no less. And now you can see the Austrians breaking and attacking. Matthew Johnson gets shot down as he pushes forward. Kenneth Edwards picks up a rifle or a gun with that bayonet on the end. He can use it. Looking for an opportunity. Who's this gentleman? It's Captain Tim Leff. Looks like he is trying to get involved. Oh, stab. Fine stab there from Tim Leff into Tom Richards. And now Tim Leff is trying to defend himself against the attack of the likes of the Colonel. So it's Colonel on Captain action right now. Hot Captain Colonel action. And now we're seeing more occurring here as Kenneth is getting involved and he's up against two. Can he get an opportunity? Stab, but no. Tim Leff stabs him in the face and takes him down. And the last three members still remaining as we looks like we've got a commanding officer. Here's Major Etherton. And he decides to turn around and run away. So, English Doge Monk and the remaining members of the Austrian army are dead. So, we follow the remaining Brits as they charge after the remaining Austrians. 6 British versus the Austrian army, which technically speaking is only 10 people, so it's not so much an army as it is a sort of band of thugs, really. Oh dear, with weaponry, obviously. So, here they are. We fly towards them. See what's going on as these guys making their way over from the cannons. Combinations of cannoneer, guards, engineers, and men with Johnson's baby buds. Well, quite. Oh my goodness. What is Alex doing? And here we go. It's going to be a battle in the river. The river will run red with blood tonight. Unless, of course, Mars dams it off, which is also a possibility. There we go. It looks like a little bit of Johnson baby bud action from Toxic Biscuit. Either that or he's having a seizure. It's difficult to say. Down goes Horace. The first one dies in the water. And down goes another one. Kitty also taken down. Toxic Biscuit swaps it for his gun. No, out comes the baby bud. He's going in for a bit of baby bud action. The English Doge Monk gets taken down. And now you can see the fight has moved out of the water and on to the edge. As Payock, unfortunately, is finished off. Who is left? There's Captain Tim Leff. Out comes the sword. One slice. Oh, get a second slice. Third slice gets blocked. Another one. He's going in. He's trying to get it. Tim Leff gets hit once. He's trying to stop himself from being attacked. Turn and a stab. Can he get it in time? Slices his man once. Slices him a third time. Fine kill by Tim Leff until he finally gets taken down. And over here, commanding officer is the last man. And we move on to the next round. And so we return after one of those funky map changes. And this is the final round, ladies and gentlemen. And they're going to do another quick map reset. And let's see. As we fly over towards the spawn of the British Army. The lobster backs, don't they look fine? Sir Stefan moving out. Another gentleman with his Johnson's baby bud. Obviously, other baby buds are available. Corporal of Horse. Lance Corporal of Horse, in fact. Ewan Smith. Baker Rifleman moving out. Matthew Haggis, of course. Who can forget that fine ginger beard from the Haggis. Hootsmon, James Crivens, and all that. So. Oh, goodness me. Reversing horse, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. And badly parked horse. No, they got it. They got it just right as the engineer is doing a fine job with his leather apron. There's Mask with his fine leather apron. Look at that. Doesn't he look wonderful? As I pause to scratch. But at least I might be able to pause to scratch. Might have to use a pen because that scratch is starting to annoy me. What can I say? Eventually, after a while, the crabs really start to annoy. Anyway, let's move on. And it's these guys getting set up. You can see them now just starting to deploy the cannons. You've got defensive from the likes of Horace in there as well. A long distance shot from Horace. I don't think it's going to land. And there's Volunteer Sebastian from NR3. And here, in as the Black Watch, Paul Chuckle, the 12th Grenadiers. Fine ostrich feathers on their bonnets. Kenneth Edwards leading the line. Major James Carl leading the rifleman, the 12th Rifleman next to him. And over here on the side, of course, is the 16th MIG, Colonel Osterborn and his crew. Look at them, don't they look fantastic? So, let's see. See if we can get up and see what the enemy... Or Shrek, your mum dead already. Sebastian killed him. And then Sebastian died almost immediately to the sabre of the enemy. Oh, look at this. This could be very unfortunate. Major Gosnell from RGJ goes down. Volunteer Enright also dying. Look at this General Pinky. Wagstaff. Mamam Plu. Yeah, him too. Mumbutu. And you can see them getting involved with a bit of fire coming in. The Black Watch taking fire now. Down goes Octavius. Down goes Ghosty. Harold Schnoom also being finished off. As we can see that these guys are taking a lot of damage. Now they're lining up, but their enemy has backed off the hill. They're not going to have the opportunity to respond as we fly past the three-dimensional bird. Now, let's see if we can find out where that cavalry was going and what it was doing. Hello. Frederick Lossow, 12th QDG. Pausing for breath, allowing their horses to catch their breaths and getting ready to move out. Now, it looks like we've had a few kills. Ah, the fine Mr. Crumpet. And here we go. Yeah, it looks like an attack by the Austrian cavalry. Oh, fine kill by Chink there. Or Mask, I should say, onto Chink. Fantastic stuff going on there, and a fine axe work coming in. And now you can see he's picked out one of those cavalry sabres. Gives him long distance. Look at this blocking. Oh dear, oh dear. As Vesway with a fine kill into Mask. Picks up the British flag. And moves away. So. Oh God, what is Tim Left doing? English Doge Monk continuing to work with the artillerymen. You can see there. There's Yakuzaku. And here is Dez trying to put some kind of defensive rock structure together. Probably made out of polystyrene or something along those lines, even though technically speaking it wasn't invented back then. But we're going to gloss over such details. There's Buckshot getting involved. Who's firing? Private Jacobi, or Jakubski. And down goes Sven Hutman. He is no more. And here, fine cavalry, Friedrich Lossow of the 12th QDG. Ah, the gentleman from Connacht, Lieutenant Colonel J. Kennedy. And H.L. L. Thompson. S. McLennan. O'Neill. So, Oh, did you see here that cannonball over the top of their heads? Wow, the Connacht guys really dodged a... No, they didn't dodge a bullet. They dodged a cannonball there, but never mind. Who's this man? Harrison Gold from the 12th QDG. Catching up with them. And here we go. You can see here the RGJ, the first, getting involved in a stand-up fight with the Brits. And it looks like they've got the better of the British line. The British line now backing off. Bullets cascading around them as they make their way back. The 7th KGL taking a lot of casualties there. Well, precisely. But now, as a result of that, you can see the cavalry have jumped on the opportunity and are now attacking the Austrian line with gusto. Well, he isn't. He's just got stabbed in the gusto, unfortunately. So now you can see, it looks like Mighty Lochnar. Down goes another horsey. Another gentleman is in danger. Oh, dear. More drive-by horsey going on here. As a nice team kill coming in there onto Yojimbo. Oh, dear. Oh, down goes another man. That was Donovan, also killed as well. Not many horsey people left right now. Matt Smith. And there's Jamie trying to defend himself. Look at them they're getting their backs to the rock. So it's difficult for them to be jumped by the cavalry. Smart thinking by the boys there. Matt Smith comes in and gets killed by Kitty Killer or Skitty Killer. So, Matthew Savage from the 12th Grenadiers now moving out with Kenneth Edwards leading them forward. The skirmishers on their right flank now starting to pull back slightly as they are getting sustained fire in their general direction. So, the 47th waiting on bended knee. With Tim left wondering, where the bloody hell are you guys? You're supposed to be following me. But they're keeping low, they're keeping safe. And that's a smart move there. Smart move by the commanding officer to keep your forces out of sight. Now, obviously, if somebody sneaks in behind them, they'll be able to know, but, and this could be the problem here, as you can see Tim left looking through his spyglass to see if we can see the enemy. And there we go. Looks like he's going to pull the lads out. There we go. They're pulling out, and they're moving over to intercept the Austrian army coming in the direction of the cannons. And here we are, Connacht moving over. There's McClellan, Hale, Hell, even H. Hell pausing to load. Not sure why they're turning that way, because their enemy is behind them. Ah, there we go. As you can see here, Meerkat has been taken down. Simples. And the rest of the guys of the 47th moving in. Oh, look at a little bit of a team kill going on there. Down goes Snow, down goes Perkins, and the Taff also killed as well. And it looks like here Daniel Hagman and Tim Leff may have the better of the Black Watch. Down goes another member of the 12th Grenadiers. So the 47th are successful. Now what's going on over here as Tim Leff shot down with a rifle shot from James Cull. Over here, other members, oh of course it's the 16th MIG. These fine fellows under the command of the dashing, handsome Colonel Osterborn. Trying to dodge those bullets that are coming over from the Austrians. The likes of Best Ethiopia Fenton. And you can see the British line moving up. Now the question is whether or not the Austrians are going to turn and fight, or whether or not they're going to try and get away as best they can. Oh, pausing to reload. AJ McD, that could be a problem. Oh dear, yep, the enemy's behind him. They're closing. He's going to turn and fight. Oh, gets sliced once already. And here we go, this is the turn and fight. Down he goes. Colonel Osterborn and friends getting involved. As you can see, Osterborn's got his... Oh no, down goes poor old Osterborn. Down goes Fenton as well. And this could be an unfortunate situation now for those fine members of the 16th MIG. Oh, poor 16th MIG. Fine fellows to a man. So, let's see as we move over. And Trout Stamp moving up with other lights from the Austrian army. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the last man. And a team kill on Egerton right at the Everton at the right at the end. Fantastic stuff. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That has been Napoleonic Wars for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And we shall see you again next time for more. Take care, everyone.